Hi, Paul Tilling here again with Monster Mondays, the insight piece, I guess, or my weekly blog, video blog, whatever you want to call it, a vlog maybe. First of all, I realised that the last insight could be seen as giving advice. I would say that I'm just talking from experience. I'm not a doctor, a psychiatrist, psychologist, anything like that. You can't hold me to any advice that I give. It's purely just insights that I've had on my journey that I hope will help you on yours in dealing with your own mental health issues and just trying to work through life in some ways. So this week's insight. First of all, I launched on Halloween, Monster Mondays, and most things went up. I had videos, I had the first monster, I had a whole bunch of images leading up to the launch on Instagram, and everything was going really well. The only thing that I missed was actually getting the insight up on time. I had it ready and I shot it and everything, and I just needed to upload it, but I then went to Bali on holiday, which was awesome, of course, but I couldn't upload it. It was just really hard to get good internet there, and I struggled. So everything else went fine. Managed to get those things up on time. Didn't take much effort really. But the reason I mention this is because I got quite angry, and I got quite fed up. I got quite frustrated really with the fact that I couldn't do it. That it wasn't perfect. The launch wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be. I wanted everything to go up, and I wanted the insight to be there, and it was all sort of smooth. And of course, this was on my mind while I was at in Bali. Beautiful place. The beach is there, the sun is shining, beautiful weather, hanging out with friends, swimming in the pool every day, eating amazing food, and it's all really cheap, and just had a really good time. But this was just playing on my mind, and it was getting me sort of more frustrated and angry, and just so happened that we were staying at this beautiful resort last few days, and I just couldn't get it out of my mind, and it sort of started to ruin the trip. And I guess it just made me think, well, and I couldn't get it out of my mind. It's just part of the being anxious and having these sort of health issues that sometimes it's just plays your mind, you can't stop it. It's something in the back of the head that's just there, and it just keeps talking to you, keeps telling you how to think, and keeps bringing you down, and it's sometimes hard to handle. And I guess the beauty of the surroundings that were around me were making it harder to handle, because I wanted to feel good, but I was struggling because of the situation that we're in. And but then luckily I've got a wonderful partner, and she started to notice, we started to talk about it, and the more we spoke about it, the more realised it was affecting her holiday as well, but also that it was something that I really couldn't fix. At that moment in time, there was nothing I could do. The internet was poor. I'd already launched and it went well, and I had people following me and having conversations online about how cool the thing is and how great the artwork is and all this sort of stuff. So it was all really effective. It's just I kept holding on to this one little thing that was annoying me, but there was nothing I could do about it. Absolutely nothing. I could have tried to put something up, but it just would have wasted time, wasted the great holiday that we're on. Of course, after talking it through and really understanding it, the anger subsided, and especially when I realised that I was affecting my partner and a holiday that she was having, and sort of just turned it round. Took a while. I'm not saying it was an easy thing, but just thinking it through and breathing again, taking a deep breath, and just realising where I was and what was around me, and accepting where I was and that I couldn't do anything about the current situation, and just letting it go. Now, it sounds really easy, but it wasn't. I had to really take time to let it go. I had to write down a few things, really try and express it. And I guess that's where the second monster comes in as well. So I had the similar experience when I was drawing the monster, and that's why it's so sort of anger driven, big teeth, sharp lines and all that sort of stuff. And because I was like trying to get all these things done and wanted to get it finished, and it just wasn't getting done, and thought I could do these monsters quicker and wouldn't take as much time, and had this really high expectation of myself that things were going to be up and running in a short amount of time, and we're going to start seeing followers and all this sort of stuff, and it just wasn't happening. So I started getting frustrated, but sort of when I was drawing and expressing it, it all came out and it was fine, and I sort of subsided and realised where I was. And I think sometimes we don't let ourselves just take a break to realise that actually you need to let something go. You just need to let it go right now, and whatever it is, and just take 5 minutes and breathe and just chill. Just take a chill pill, as they say, but really just let go. Let go of everything that you think you need to understand, or you need to think about, or you need to believe right now, and just take a moment, take a breath, and just let go of it all. Just really, and things will be fine. I mean, here we are, second insight. This one's late as well, and not saying that they're all going to be late, but I just couldn't do anything while I was in Bali. I'm back now and able to record these and get them up. And but I think it's important to remember that sometimes when you're angry or you're frustrated or you're holding on to something, there's just this little thing in the back of your head that you keep holding on to, that you think you need to do, or that you must do in your mind. Maybe you don't. Maybe you can just let go of it for a moment and enjoy where you are. Enjoy the people around you and love them and care for them. And through doing so, you'll actually find yourself in a better place, much more relaxed and enjoyable. For example, in Bali, after we had that chat and I managed to let go of it, I ended up going surfing for the first time. And yes, I say surfing, it wasn't really surfing, it was more like falling and hurting and stuff like that. But we're in the surf, we're in the sunset, me and my partner were having a really good time, and I could let go and just enjoy the moment. So I don't know whether there was an insight in there or not, but I hope that was helpful, and I hope you got a lot from it. Please subscribe or like the page, or try and follow us on Instagram. It all helps spread the awareness and help people manage their monsters, hopefully. Alright, until next week, stay well.